Motivation. Today we have our guest Demi, one of Detroit's young upcoming artists. Hello, Demi. How you doing
I'm
today?
good. How are you?
Good, good. So why don't we start off with you telling me a little bit about yourself?
Um, I'm a young up and coming artist. I sing, I rap, I also do a little bit of dancing. Um, I've been rapping for a really long time. I've been rapping for 8 years now.
Okay. How did you come up with your rap name?
Actually, when I was growing up, my grandmother, she had a nickname for me. She would call me Demi.
Okay.
And my grandmother passed away in 2010, so I kind of just stuck with that name to stay close with her.
Okay. What area are you actually from? Were you born and raised in Detroit?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, cool. Now, what are your thoughts on the current state of hip hop now as far as it goes with females and upcoming female artists?
I feel like it's hard.
Okay.
I feel like because it's mostly male, they portray you to be a certain type of way. You have to, be a sex symbol almost. And I feel like that's not what it's always about because there are strong females, that are lyricists actually that are better than men. So but we're coming along. I feel like we've come out strong in 2018. I feel like 19 we can take it over.
Okay. Now, with that being said, how do you separate yourself from the other artists and keep people still interested because you're not out here promoting sex and trying to be a sex symbol? How do you keep people interested?
I just use my knowledge.
Right.
I use my words when I write. Sometimes I use a dictionary so I can increase my vocabulary. So I try to keep people thinking rather than giving them easy punchlines or be like nursery rhyming. So I kind of keep people on their feet.
Right. And that's a great thing to, get people to follow you and recognize you off of your skills and your lyrics. So that's awesome, for upcoming female to not have to rely on that. That's great.
Thank you.
Okay. Who actually influenced your style?
People look at me crazy when I say this, but a lot of, New York rappers. I feel like I don't sound like, the rappers that we have in Detroit. I feel like I'm more New York style rapper. So like Nas and Dave East and Jadakiss and those, like the greats.
Okay. Now, what female artist has actually inspired you?
I like Young and May actually, because I feel like once again, like as myself, she doesn't have to use her looks or use her body to get her point across. She uses her words, and she's just as strong and just as talented as the men that are in the industry.
Okay. Who would you like to work with? If you could go to the studio right now and work with someone, who would it be?
That's a tough question. I really want to work with Dave East. I really want to work with him. Like I like his whole style, his flow, the way he puts things together. So I really want to work with him.
Okay. Cool. What do you like best about being an artist?
I like going to the studio. And actually, I like performing. Like, I like getting the feedback from people being able to, feel my music and being able to connect with me in my music.
Okay. What, so I heard you state that, you use the dictionary to help with your vocabulary and everything like that. But do you like to write the most or do you like to freestyle equally?
I like to write most because I feel like my raps are like, they're complicated. So I like to piece it together. Thank you. I like to piece my raps together. I like to think out my raps rather than just thinking of something on the spot. It's kind of hard for people to freestyle. That's what most people don't understand. Freestyling is one of the hardest things to do, being a rapper.
Right. Okay. So do you feel that a lot of people didn't take you serious initially, and now that they are starting to take you more seriously, you got a buzz going, and now, people starting to hit you up like, hey.
Yeah, they don't take you serious anyways, because it's like, oh, she's just a cute little girl, da da da. She thinks she can rap. They assume that I'm just going to get on the track talking about anything or just sounding crazy. So I feel like, yeah, when I first came about with it, people looked at me like I was crazy until I showed them what I can do, and then I kind of get my respect for it.
Okay. How do you feel about the way Detroit artists are portrayed?
Now that's a tough question. I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to say it the wrong way. I feel like sometimes we're portrayed as the violent rappers. Because a lot of the rappers that are from here in their videos, it's guns, it's this, it's that. So I feel like we're portrayed as violent rappers, or we influence violence, I should say.
Okay. So when you shoot a video, you want to make sure that you don't portray that, right? So you want to stay far away from that, as you can. So that's good as well, to be a positive influence. So that's awesome. Tell me about some of your current and upcoming projects.
Actually, I have a project in the works. I'm not sure of a release date yet, but it will be a mixtape. It will be on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Google Play, Spotify, Tidal. So be on the lookout for that.
Okay. And tell me about some of your performances that you did. I know you've done a performance up at Eastern and a couple of other things. Tell me a bit about that.
I performed at Eastern. I've done Bilal. I've done the Bullfrog multiple times. I've done, schools. I've done parties. I've done a lot of different things.
Okay. Now, if someone wanted to book you, how would they reach you?
If you go to my Instagram, I have an email in there. It's actually the email to my manager. If not, you'll see my manager on my page everywhere. So you can just shoot her a DM or an email.
Okay. And are you available for features as well?
Yes, I'm available for features. So like I said, just hit the email or DM.
Okay. Now tell me 3 things about you that people don't know that they really need to know.
Some people, they underestimate me. So I feel like they shouldn't underestimate me. So just know that I'm strong, I'm determined, and I'm going to get it. Rather with your help or without your help.
Okay. Where do you see yourself within the next 5 years?
Actually, I see myself being really big. I feel like I could take over the industry and make a big name for myself and be mainstream and have a household name and branch out to many different things, like whether it's clothing or makeup or something. I see myself doing something big in 5 years.
Okay. What would you say to upcoming female artist that wants to, start rapping? She doesn't know where to start or what direction to go in. What advice could you give?
You got to stay focused and determined. You might get discouraged because you feel like if you post something, it's not going to get enough likes, or you're not going to get a lot of engagement from people, or you're not going to get posts, or people are not going to comment. You just got to keep working. Once you keep working and grinding, people are going to respect your work ethic and your hustle, and they can't do anything but, give you your respect and listen to your music.
Okay. So how big of a role do you think social media plays as far as with, you getting known and also having positive influence, and what are things that can be a positive influence and a negative influence to an artist?
Okay, the first part of the question, it changed a lot. Like before social media, it didn't even exist. You didn't need social media. Right. Now I feel like that's the gateway. Get one post from somebody and, you blow up. All it takes is one post. So I feel like that's a big part. It can get you recognized, but also a negative thing. It can also hurt you and hurt your feelings, because of course there's going to be trolls and haters in the comments saying stuff, oh, you can't rap, oh, this isn't good, and stuff like that. So it can have a negative effect on your emotions, but on your career, I feel like it has a positive effect.
Okay, and how do you deal with when you get a negative reaction, or someone is hating, or someone says, things that are not nice? How do you deal with it?
I like the comment.
Okay.
I like the comment because I can't. It's always gonna be haters if you're not doing.
Always,
yeah. So I feel like if you don't have any haters, you're not doing anything right. You have to give people something to hate on. So you just like the comment, keep moving.
Okay. So do you ever, You seem like you're real humble.
Yeah.
But do sometimes they push your buttons and you clap back, or you always just keep it moving?
It tears me up inside, but yes, I keep it moving. I'll be
good.
this bigger person.
Right, that's good. Okay, are there any final thoughts or takeaways that you have?
No.
Okay, go ahead and shout out all of your social media tags.
Follow me on Instagram at UPL_Demi and on Twitter UPL Demi. I just want to say thank you. I had a really fun time. Thank you for
sure.
reaching out to me about the interview.
Okay, and you can follow me at Electric Elevation on Facebook and Instagram, and also on YouTube at Electric Elevation Podcast. This podcast will be up shortly. Thank you very much. Okay, so back Electric Elevation. We couldn't let Demi leave without hearing her astronomical flow. She's going to shout her social media stuff out one more time. Make sure you follow her. If you want to book her, you can contact her manager, and she's available for that hot feature.
Can I rap first?
Yeah.
Rule number 1, never bite the hand that feeds you. My mama said they ain't never even believe in you until them big people started to see in you. Now they reaching out, your enemies wanna be you. Been cutting people off every day. I don't want y'all to misconstrue it. Kept running back to my old dude like Ashanti, I was foolish. They want me to hang out with them and their friends. I'd rather hang out with my music. They say I'm acting funny, Stacey Dash, they acting clueless. Y'all waste the matter, I want y'all carried away. Yeah, something like the sewage. This year I was above, but 2019, I swear I'm turning to a tulip. Ask me, yo, can't wait till I have 88 keys. I ain't talking about a piano, everybody wanna be my friend. They know I'm a meal ticket, feeling like they done hit the lotto. If I could get my bed to fit people, I would. I ain't talking about the Moscato. This year was a movie. Y'all put on a heck of a show. Y'all yelling scene, I'm yelling bravo. I'm taking off this year, not getting naked for a follow. Calling me the artist like A Boogie when I'm really like Picasso. Respect the game.
Right. Social media tags are for me.
Follow me on Instagram at UPL_Demi, at Twitter UPL Demi, on Facebook Demi Adore promo page, and check out my SoundCloud at Demi and my YouTube at UPL Demi.
All right. And also again, go follow at Electric Elevation on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube under Electric Elevation Podcast. Peace.